This is a tutorial to show you how to make a rainbow loom band bracelet. You will need a 4-pronged loom band tool because the pattern's done across three prongs, and it's also done in multiples of 2, so you'll need 2 loom bands of whichever colours you choose. You may choose to do alternate colours, or I've chosen to do rainbow. So to set this up, the first band, you'll go across 3 loom band prongs but twisting the band, and then you'll get the next one and you'll stretch it across all 3 prongs, and then on the middle one only you lift the bottom one over the top one. You will then find the band that you've most recently put on and you pull it across from the back just to the middle one only, and then pull the bottom one over the top one. So then you move on to your next colour and you stretch it across the 3 prongs, and then the middle one only, you pull the bottom one over the top one, and you get the band from the back and pull it across the middle one only, and then pull the bottom one to the top one. So when you have 3 on each side, so the first band of each of the new colours means you'll have 3 on each of these first and last prongs. So what you do then is you then pull the bottom 2 over the top one. I find it easier to do it one at a time. So that's the first bit, and then you do your second orange one. This is why I find it easier to have the colours laid out, because then you can keep track of where you are. So again, you pull the bottom one over the top one on the middle one only, pull the band from the back across the middle one, and bottom one over the top one. So that's your orange. So then you move on to your next colour. Again, stretch across the 3, bottom one over the top one, from the back, pull across to the middle one and bottom one over the top one. And again, now you can see you've got the 3 because it's the first one of the new colour, so you pull the bottom one over the bottom 2 over the top one. And then you have 2 repeats now of that pattern. So the more you do, the more it will go into the shape. So the next one, so we're on yellow again, so across the 3, and then we do the next colour, across the 3. So it's just each time you're doing the same thing. There we go. So you can see that the pattern is starting to take shape. I'll just do these ones. So across the 3, bottom one over the top one, band from the back to the front. So because there's only 2, we need to do another one. So then this is the one where you pull the bottom 2 over the top one. So middle one, bottom one over the top one, band from the back. Oop. There we go. So now you've got 3 on the outer edges, so you pull the bottom 2 over the top one. You may find it easier to use a hook for these, but I prefer to use my nails. And you can see the pattern is starting to take shape. So you continue the pattern for as long as you need, and then I'll show you how to finish off. So you stretch a band across all 3, and then on the outer edges pull the bottom 2 over the top one, middle one over, and the bottom 2 over the top one. and then you can thread S-clip through all 3 of these, and then at the bottom you can find the bottom 3, which is where you were at the beginning, and thread it through there, and then you have your bracelet.